Hi, this is Rumi, and this is the video number 3 of my YouTube series Facebook PHP SDK version 5 video tutorials. And in this video I'm going to show you that how you can let the user log in into your Facebook Canvas app and get basic info of the logged in user. So let's get started. Okay, so for this, first of all, you need to understand that you must have a SSL web hosting, because without that you cannot make a Facebook Canvas app. So there are many ways to get the SSL hosting, like you can use a Heroku, or you can buy your own SSL certificate and attach it with your website. So you must have SSL hosting. Once you get that, and you must have watched the first video and the second too, then you can get started. Okay, the first thing you need to do is to go to your developers.facebook.com, and there you need to click on add new app, and there you can select the advanced setup, and there just name of your application, then any name, and the namespace, like it's like the username, and it must be unique. It's for education purposes. Create app ID. It's already done. Rumi test app. That's strange. This is truly strange. Whoa, I can't believe that. It's already what? Rumi app 1, 2, 3. No, we can't use that. Well, it should be unique, and it must be like Rumi app PK. Thank you. Okay, select all the photos. The wristwatch. Okay, there it is. That's not okay. Click submit. Rumi app PK, that's the username, namespace we call it while we are making the Facebook apps. So in the last video we talked about how to log in with on your website and get basic info, but in this we are going to log in using Facebook PHP SDK version 5 and from your Facebook Canvas app. So after you have done this, you need to go to settings, and there that's the username, and you need to add in the domain, the hosting, specifically the SSL hosting domain. Right there, just add in and click. That's the main part. Click add platform, and in the last video we selected website, and now we're going to select Facebook Canvas app. As you can see now, we'll get this URL out of the namespace we selected. So secure Canvas URL, that's the point. Here you need to type in the secure URL using the HTTPS for the SSL hosting, and I have selected a directory for this application, and I named it as FB test. You can also use the same for the mobile phones. Okay, as you can see, I am in the FB test directory, so that's why I selected that. Okay, everything is done here, and you need to click to show the app secret. Okay, now what? This is the example code that I made for you guys, and you can get this code from github.com/suhaibayat, and there you need to select this repository, Facebook PHP SDK version 5, and Canvas app login, get basic info. I'll share this link in the video description. Okay, so this is the code that you need. For this, you need to select all the code and paste it in the file and name it index.php. And one more thing you need to do is to go to developers.facebook.com and this URL, and there you scroll down and click here. I'll also share this link in the video. You just need to download the 5.0 SDK, and once you get that, you need to extract it, and there you'll find a folder, an src source folder. You just need to upload it to the directory which you selected in the developers.facebook.com. As you can see, I uploaded it in the FB test directory. Okay, now you need to create a new file here and name it index.php, and then you need to paste the code from my GitHub repository. Okay, once you paste the code, you need to change the app ID, video app, and secret, and the graph URL. I can use the minimum 2.4, which is the latest, so just replace all these values. Once you've done that, you need to scroll down, and there you need to put in your app namespace. Mine is Rumi app PK, and same here, twice. Well, this is just for the optional purpose. I selected the email permission right now. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to test this, and then I'll talk about the code. Okay, so just save it, upload it, and let's test this app. So once I send this URL to another user or a FB user, just go to this URL. It should take the user. Well, I need to remove the application from my Facebook apps, which are already logged in. Okay, it's not here. So once I send the user this URL, which is the secure app URL, if user goes to this URL, it should take back to the authentication page, and it says that app not started is in development mode. You don't have switch to register user. Okay, well, I am the admin, so I'm okay. I forgot. You need to add it in your app ID and app secret. I'm really sorry. This was save it. Yes. You can also send this URL, or you can send this URL, the URL from your website or URL that you get from the Facebook. Both will work. So once you go to this URL, it should take back to the authentication page. There we go. Damn, it's working perfect. For now, it's working perfectly. I added the permission email, so that's why, as you can see, it is asking for the email address. Once the user clicks OK button, and it should take back to the app, and it should show the user the name of the logged in user. That's perfect. As you can see right here, I echoed out the name of the user. So let's talk about this. We are using this session, so that's why I added this session underscore start built-in PHP function, and then I added the autoload.php file, which is in the source folder, and then Facebook, and that right there. This file will automatically add all the classes that we need. So Facebook, this version of Facebook is worked heavily on namespaces. So as you can see, this is the namespace that we're working in Facebook, and inside that we have Facebook class, which is the main class, and we are and for this class there is a constructor method which requires 3 arguments. As you can see, the first one is for app ID, app secret, and default graph version. There are also other arguments which are optional, but these are you must add these arguments to pass in for the Facebook constructor method, and we assigned it to the variable $fb. So everything is in this variable $fb. We made this an object. Okay, we created an object, and then we are using the canvas helper class to get the access token, and you can clearly see that we are looking for that. If the user is already logged in, then just assign the same access token to the access token variable. Otherwise, just get the new access token for the new user. And this one is for the error logs, and here we check out if the access token is available, means the user is logged in or not. If the user is logged in, then we are setting the default access token. If we add this line, then we don't have to add the access token here every time. So it's better to add that line, set the default access token right there. Otherwise, we are getting the access token, and we are making it a long-lived one access token using this get long-lived access token. And there we are getting the information about the user. Response, this is the object we are accessing, and we're using the get method, and we are adding the $me for the logged in user, and we're getting the graph user, get the graph user info about the user, and everything is in the $user variable. As you can see, I echoed out the name of the user right there. And as you can see, it's the if else statement that I used. So it looks right here that if the user is logged in or not. If the user is not logged in, then what we need to do, we are using the redirect login helper class. Before that, we use the canvas helper because we are making a canvas app. But if the user is not logged in, then we need to use the redirect login helper class. And we are accessing the same object. So permissions, which are optional, but I added one for just the info. And login URL, we're getting the login URL from the helper class right there. Get login URL, we need to add in the URL which is provided by the Facebook, and the permissions in the next parameter, and there it is. Now I use the JavaScript to redirect the user to the login page. That's it. So this is just the basic example to we can also use to get the email. What we need to do is to just type in this !, fields, name, and separate it with a comma, and email. Now we can get the email of the user right here, and we can store it in the database for other purposes. So this is how you can get started by making your most basic Facebook Canvas app. And in the next coming videos, I'll talk about different things, different features. So if you have any question about this video, you can ask me in the comments, and thank you for watching this video. All the related links to this video will be shared in the description of the video. Okay.